So for this project, you're going to need a few items. Obviously, you're going to need a variety of coloring books to choose from, because this is a coloring book corruption after all, and so you're really just going to need them. You're also going to want some whiteout. I went for Bic brand because it's a trustworthy brand, and plus it's fairly cheap at your local Walmart or Supercenter. You're also going to need a Sharpie and a pencil, and maybe a few more pencils just to make sure that you have enough, because some projects can take forever to try and finish, and you never know when you need more pencil lead. So now what you're going to do, you're also going to take your colored pencils too. I went for Crayola brand because it's a cheap brand, but it's also trustworthy. And you're going to take your coloring books, and you're just going to choose one out of the pile of what you might use. We're going to go ahead and use Mickey Mouse, going for gold. Big fun book to color. You can find this at your local Dollar Tree. And you just go through the different pages trying to find which one you actually want to work with. There's a variety of different things that you can come up with the different designs that are inside each book. You have to go really for one that is going to turn out the best in your opinion. So we're going to go ahead and use Mickey Floss over the high jump bar. Now from here, you're going to want to take your whiteout and your pencil and Sharpie and keep them off to the side. But you're going to use the whiteout first in this case. So before you start making any marks, you're going to want to take the whiteout and just use it to white out anything that you're really going to need or not need in order to give yourself a nice clean slate when it comes to remarking this to make it your own photo. So now that the process is done, you're just going to go ahead and just really make sure it's dry, because in order for it to work out properly, you need to make sure it's nice and dry and it doesn't stick to your hand whenever you touch it. That's because when you go to scan it on your own scanner, you need to make sure that the whiteout is not going to get onto the glass plate. Once you're done scanning, you'll have a nice sheet that you'll be able to use in order to start your coloring. The marks that are here are obvious now, but as you add color and add a variety of lines, those lines will go away on their own. So you're going to take your handy dandy pencil and you're just going to go around and you just start marking up the lines the way that you want it. Obviously with this photo, I was going for more of a jumping over approach because he's already jumping over. Might as well take advantage of it. So you can see that we're just going here, adding in a few lines. You may need a coloring surface underneath so you don't mark up your workspace. So we're just using the coloring book as a marking pad. And we're going to take that Sharpie that was mentioned earlier, and we're just going to go through and outline everything that we drew out in Sharpie. Once you're done with the Sharpie, you can see that it's all nice and pretty. So you're going to go through and you're going to take your pencil and you're going to erase all the lines that you had previously marked. Because not only is it going to make it cleaner, but then you won't have to worry about whether or not those pesky little pencil lines show through in any of your work. So once you're done with that, you're going to take your box of Crayola pencils. We have quite a variety to work with for this photo. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take quite a few different colors and different shades and just go at it, really. You know, working out the different colors and the different shades of colors to really bring this whole piece together and make it look different than what it was in the original coloring book. occasionally going in with a little bit of Sharpie for some of the spots, just because it makes that nice crisp black color just really pop against the colored pencils. And once you're done, you now have a nice piece of artwork that you can put on your wall. Isn't it lovely?